Look at that, that's what we want to see. Doesn't seem to be any. Oh, maybe there is a bit of pepper in. You can see a bit of green to it, but a lot of it's volunteer barley. That's buckwheat, I think, that one. Shower rain, it'll look different again, I think. Just if we get one. Going to shoot up to Wellbrook because some of the brackets on the paddle courts look like they're going to be in the way, and I think we need to cut them off. Funny, yesterday, reading some of the comments, oh, that shed was always going to be for paddle courts. And I'm thinking, I didn't even know what paddle was when I got permission to build that shed. And then, do you think I'd have used steelwork that was capable of putting grain wall in against it as well? I'd have put the doors in different places, not where they actually are, but the door, and I'd have put pedestrian doors in it from the start. What else? I wouldn't add it as high because it doesn't have to be that high. And I'd have probably done it like Evie's shed that I saw on Friday, with it's like open and you've got like draft and you use the glass walls as walls. Yeah, it was going to be a straw shed, but then I decided to clad it to the floor in case, to stop people getting in. And when we spec'd it, we put steels on capable of putting concrete panels against, so if we ever needed it as a grain store, you've only got to lift the concrete panels in. And apparently you don't put concrete floor in a straw shed. Well, I don't like damp bales of straw. Everyone's just an expert, just makes me laugh. Yeah, and the reason I got them quick was the company that supplied them saw a marketing opportunity. I couldn't get a standard court, I've had to get competition courts, but there was a deal to be done if I had to, and I acted quick because the original courts was it 3-month wait? So yeah, but yeah, no, everyone's an expert. There we go. But I'll go and see, because yeah, I'd have made the shed bigger as well, because it's proper tight fitting 2 in, and at the moment it doesn't look like 2 are going to fit, because the walkway between them that's supposed to be over 1 metre wide is now going to be about 30 centimetres wide, clear run with bracketry in the way, which is a bit annoying. The roller shutter door that originally was going to take weeks and weeks to come has turned up in a third time, which is good, but yeah, if I'd have known that, we could have had the building a lot more secure, and we wouldn't have had them. Well, we still have the kids messing around in it, but once there's a door on, it stops them messing around a bit, doesn't it? Andrew's just over the road rolling. I'll just go and see how he's getting on. He must have gone behind the trees. I can hear the jingle of the rollers. Somewhere. Just up a dry though, innit? Might rain Friday, and then we should have something. There he is. On the big Valtra with the VF tyres. Forgot to roll this one, and it's up already, so it's just gonna have to not be rolled, and hopefully, well, now it's up, the slugs haven't eaten the seed. Even the noisy plane. It's dry though, isn't it? Andrew's rolling on this field now. You see this gap in the hedge? Cars crashed, missed the traffic light, and ended up there. How? No one knows. And how long it's going to live there, because it happened on Sunday and it's now Tuesday and it's still here, but it's like, don't know how they've done it, because their traffic light's there. It's just come through by where that bus is. Must have turned in and just not turned enough. Straight through there, missed the traffic light and in here. Missed the telegraph pole as well. It's bonkers that it's like there as well. Yeah, it's obviously come that way. Weird. Like a desert in there, isn't it? You can't see, but that's a crash car somewhere in there. No, it's not focusing. Through the hedge. Right, I'll find my car. It's down here somewhere. This needs diesel and AdBlue, so quickly fill it up, and then Andrew's going to go bailing again today now because I'm doing some stuff with the NFU. And as you can see by the rollers, we've run out of moisture, haven't we? I forgot to say this come with the t-shirts as well the other day. My mum's already stolen one of them. And stickers as well. So thank you for them. That'll do. Don't get these tangled up. I think I'm going to speak to Certas about getting a bigger AdBlue tank, because nowadays everything seems to use it so quick, and IBC doesn't last long at all, and they can deliver it in bulk and pulp it in. Put them on so we know they're right. I'm just going to check his string, and when he gets back from rolling he can shoot straight off, but there's a road closed that's really messed us up, so we're going to have to go on about a 6-mile detour. I can get one in there and then maybe the same the other side. Actually 2 in that side, so I'll waz them in and then he's ready to go. Behind the scenes with NFU comms again. Little like mini Merlot. Put the door on now as well. I've been doing that filming with the NFU, and the lads have just got back now with 2 more loads of barley straw off that field that we were worried about getting set in fire to. So we stacked it near the houses, so they're just going to unload that, and then there's probably another 2 left. Got my new spanner. It's got a podgy bar built in the end of it. That's cardboard to protect it. I'm going to go and get a sample of water out of the boiler to send off for analysis to check that it's got the right amount of glycol and bits and bobs in it, so that it, I think it's glycol, might be wrong. Basically, so that the chemical analysis of the water is good enough to prolong the life of the boiler. That's the spanner without the cardboard on the end, so I'll let a little bit out and then catch it in a jug. And then put it in that bottle. Oscar and Rob are now off to get the last few bales from the field of bales yesterday, complete with welding masks in the back of the cab, ready for the solar eclipse later if they're not back in time, because the traffic's got quite busy now. Ooh, bit grubby. Good for wiping things. Just been in the workshop finding all the welding masks. Oscar and Rob have took one with him to watch the eclipse in a bit. I've found the other one that's left. There should be a load of them in there, probably 3 or 4, but I can't find them. So my mum wants one to watch the eclipse. So I remember 1999 being stood about here when it was a field watching one. Anyway, obviously now 26 years later there's another one, and then the next one will be 2081 or 2090, depending on how big an eclipse it is. Well, I'd have to live till 99, would I, to see that? So yeah, this is probably the last one I'll ever see. But anyway, found the welding mask, that's good. Because the shed's empty, we've got an opportunity to store a little bit of this for a few weeks. So that's why we've condensed the wheat all into one side and put a bit of this in. It's what we're growing, but it's obviously not ready to combine yet, ours. But this is some maize kernels. So yeah, we'll put some in this side of the shed, and the shed can earn a little bit of its keep. It's empty. When we had more winter cropping and reasonable summers and weather patterns, and then put welding them on there so that we can put a piece of concrete across the front and bucketing over the top, because that was that full of wheat. It's never got to that again since, because we just don't seem to be getting the weather that we used to get. Big thanks to Ian for sending us a box of celebrations all the way from Canada. Send them from Canada. Well, the box is gone. He sent them from off Amazon, I think. But thank you. Them and them are what keep us going at the moment. There's the sprayer back. John's been spraying off some stubbles that have got ryegrass in, ready for the more SFI going in next week, because we've got some rain forecast. There's Oscar going past with another load of straw. I've come up to see how the electrician's getting on, because the door's fitted and they ran it off a generator to check it, and now he's going to wire it up properly so we can get it up and down easily. So we'll go and see what's going on. Looks tidy, that, doesn't it? The lads were saying, they were up in the cherry picker and they had a platform with them, and they said that roof, so you could touch it. He said if that was 5%, it'd be so hot up there. But yeah, Dave's just wiring the plug up now, and then this is the progress so far. So we've got like a bit of a cage up. We've had to drill my floor. They're the lights as well that go on to light up the pitch. And then that's obviously, I don't know where that goes. Oh, that's the top. So that then goes up there. Then there's glass then round here. But yeah, not done bad in a day, have they? Don't know when they start fitting the glass. I suppose though, that must be next, because that's fastened down, the lights are on there. Just fit them, don't they? These brackets I'm a bit worried about though, because they kind of stick out. So down this central aisle, this is the thing, if it was originally going to be for paddle courts, you'd have made the shed bigger. But as you walk down here now, if you imagine this is the centre of the shed, that line, see the brackets stick out, so it's fine to walk down because the other bracket will come to there. But if you wanted to get a wheelchair down, it's not. So what we'll have to do is, this is what I was looking at this morning, was put a ramp from here up along about this height, about a foot high, and then ramp back down where that last bracket is there, because there's 3 in a row. And then that way then you can get wheelchair access into the court. So if anyone in a wheelchair wants to play, they can do. But a sports wheelchair is wider, so what they do is they wheel in one and then get in the sports one inside. So yeah, it's looks like it's ready for the glass, this one, and then can't use it for 48 hours until all the resin and glue sets in, all the bits and bobs. Oh, they've got to put the pitch down as well. Yeah, so that won't be a quick job either. Put the AstroTurf down and brush the sand into it. That's the post for the net as well. So that goes across the middle. Presume is that the net, don't know. But yeah, taking shape. You were that quick, I missed it. It's so neat, and he knows exactly where to cut that, exactly how long they are. That's the plug that's going on, and that'll plug into that, and then we should be in business. Got some spare slats as well for the for the roof. Just talking to Dave then as he that armoured cable, strip the black off it, strip the next bit off, cut the wire to the right length, strip another bit of black, flirt it out, put it on in like a minute. Something that if you don't know what you're doing, it will probably take you an hour to do. So it just shows you what you can see. But the eclipse is starting now. Safe solar viewers for the 1999 eclipse. Let's see, where's the camera? There you go, it's nearly halfway now, isn't it? Doesn't work with the phone on it, with the welding mask, does it? That's about 5 to 6 now, so a little bit more, I think. Nearly. Just didn't say the date on it, doesn't it? 26 years old, aren't they?
I wonder if the sheep will lie down.
Phone says sunset 2045. It's going dark.
Shame it doesn't go pitch black, isn't it?
7:07. It's pretty dark though, isn't it? Sort of. Not really though. Ooh, I've lost it. There we go. Probably the most we're going to get dark here now, isn't it? The lights have come on the end of the shed. Yeah. But it doesn't look that dark, does it? I mean, Andrew's sheep have gone black. Yeah, look at that. It's sort of half dark, isn't it? Lights are on the shed. Lights on up there though. Oh, just going past the sprayer. It's Sue, the Subaru fan, so Peter Gadd's significant other. It's her birthday. Happy birthday. And Michael Sly. I only know one Michael Sly. I presume it's the Michael Sly that's got Lex in combine. Probably the last time I saw him was in Germany at Agritechnica last November. Anyway, I would think it's probably about it for today. You know, with all these eclipses.